What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? What is going on? And good Monday morning as we get ready to start a new week. And we know how Mondays drag. And Mondays dragging for us Met fans as our team will wrap up, I guess last week, wrap up the wraparound series with the Washington Nationals today. And we're looking for a split. And we're still a little peeved, we're still a little frustrated from that game yesterday, but we're also ready to move on. That was yesterday. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. It was ugly. It was frustrating. It was annoying. All that good stuff. But it's done. What you want to do now is you want to move on. I'm ready to move on. I'm pretty sure you guys are ready to move on. But is this team ready to move on? I think they will be. I think they will be. But what we're trying to figure out, another question that we have is, are they ready? When is this offense going to break out? And did we see that a little bit yesterday? Maybe you could say that, right? They scored 5 runs. Okay, that's great. But they didn't add on. Scored 5 runs in the first, one more in the second. And I forget when the hell they scored the other one. I was in and out of the game, you know, and you stay at 7 runs, and we know what happened. We know what ended up happening. But what I'm thinking about is, how do we really get this lineup to break out? What can Carlos Mendoza do to make this lineup break out? What can the hitting coaches do to make this lineup break out? I'm sure the hitting coaches are working. So what can Carlos Mendoza do? Right? And I was adamant during the whole offseason about how I wanted Mark Vientos to bat second in between Juan Soto and Francisco Lindor, with Francisco Lindor leading off and Peter Lasso batting cleanup. I thought that would help Mark Vientos get off to a good start with the adjustments that everybody was going to make. That would help Mark Vientos see fastballs in between those guys because they wouldn't want to just put him on base. That didn't happen. Oh, Juan Soto has bat second, even though Juan Soto in over 1,300 plate appearances for both second and third in the lineup has better numbers batting third. Even though what's better for the team would probably be that setup. But we move on and we're here now. And now we're trying to figure out how do we get this lineup going now. And the biggest problem with this lineup right now is Brandon Nimmo. Whether he's batting fourth, whether he's batting fifth, whether he's batting sixth like he was yesterday. Brandon Nimmo continues to get opportunities with man in scoring position and doesn't get the job done. And that is killing me because I'm a big Brandon Nimmo fan. I was a big proponent in 2023 about bringing Brandon Nimmo down to the middle of the order. Well, that hasn't worked out. He struggled ever since. Last year, Francisco Lindor was moved to leadoff. Brandon Nimmo was moved to second, I believe it was. And Brandon Nimmo struggled. Brandon Nimmo's been moved fourth. Brandon Nimmo struggled. Francisco Lindor took off. So we don't want to move Francisco Lindor. But what the hell do we do right now? I still want to move Juan Soto to third. I don't need Juan Soto being a table setter. I don't need Juan Soto to be. I need him being a game changer, a game breaker. I don't care about him getting more at bats if they're going to be fruitless at bats. I need productive at bats. And I'm not saying that he's not going to change it. I'm not here to get on Juan Soto or anybody like that. I'm not here to get on anyone. I'm here to say I need better from those guys. But I think Carlos Mendoza is in a tough spot because you can't change a lineup right now. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want. But the last thing you want to do as a manager right now is give up the perception that you're panicking. Whether you're panicking or not, and I don't think it would be a panic move. But that may be the perception within the team. That may be the perception within the fan base. That may be the perception outside of the fan base. So what do you do to get this lineup going? Do you just leave it as it is? Do you move Vientos to second, who's shown signs but is still struggling? I don't even want to say still struggling, especially after what he did on Saturday. Do you move Brandon Nimmo to second and move down Juan Soto to third, Peter Alonso to fourth? But there's the other issue, Peter Alonso, who's been phenomenal. And you say, why are you going to mess with something that's not broken? Don't fix it if it ain't broken. Whatever the hell the saying is going, the saying goes. But you know what I mean. Oh, Peter Alonso's having success because of Juan Soto hitting in front of him. Okay, put him 3 and 4. That's how it should have been always. But what do you do? At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, guys just need to start getting the job done. Brandon Nimmo needs to start getting the job done. Mark Vientos needs to continue to start getting the job done like he's been doing. And then hopefully Francisco Alvarez and Jeff McNeil help this lineup out, get as deep as we thought it was going to be. But I think Manny's in a tough spot right now because you got to try to kickstart this offense. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you sit back and you say, you know what? These guys are going to figure it out. It's the weather, it's this, it's that. But man, Brandon was killing me. Brandon was killing me. If anything, as much as it hurts for me to say it, you sure as hell can't keep hitting Brandon Nimmo fourth or fifth. But again, it doesn't matter. Yesterday, in the ninth inning, the game was in Brandon Nimmo's hands once again, and he was batting sixth. Couldn't get the job done. Now, the other two guys in front of him didn't get the job done either. Second and third, nobody out. 4, 5, and 6. Three of your best players, supposedly, right? Vientos, Marte, which I know some people wanted him pitch hit for. But remember when Mendoza didn't pitch hit for Terrence and that worked out? We all praised him. Don't kill Mendy now for going with his gut. And Brandon Nimmo. Just got to get the job done, especially against that team. But again, just want to say, tough decisions for Mendy. Do you do something with the lineup or you let it roll? Either way, go out and get a W today. Do not lose the series to these guys. You already know. LFGM, baby. Peace.